Mistakes were something I often try to hide away from the public. They aren't things I like to share, and I'm embarrassed by them. I immediately knew that I would be able to relate to Avery Hondel's narrative speech when he mentioned this in his rhetorical question opener. A few things I want to discuss today are the analysis and summary of Avery Hondel's speech, an area of strength I think he had, as well as an area of improvement I think he can use past this course. In a summary of Avery Hondel's speech, a lot of the things I want to talk about are the unique things that he brought to speeches that I haven't seen before. The first unique thing I saw was his topic as a whole. He talked about mistakes and making mistakes and learning from them, and a lot of people don't like to talk about that because they are embarrassed by them, but his value that he tried to give to his audience was that it's okay to make mistakes and they're not a bad thing. And I think that was a great value that he was able to open up and be vulnerable about. Another thing that I really liked about his speech was his example effectiveness. He didn't try to use big words. He didn't try to sound more than he was. He was himself, and it was really relatable and simple in his narrative speech, which I personally loved. Another thing that almost plays into his strength is his delivery. And by delivery, I mean his physical voice, the pace he used, the volume, the enunciation, all of that was great because you could hear everything he wanted to say, and that just made him seem overall more prepared, which I think was a great asset for him. The funny thing is that delivery also incorporates into his area of improvement. I think the part of delivery that he can improve a little bit on is adding more personality. And to do so, I believe he can explore the upper range of his voice a little bit more and add expression and add facial expressions and just be more lively. And that can only make his speech so much better because he already has the demeanor to give a great speech. But just adding personality now will even make him that much more of an entertainer more than a information giver. Overall, Avery's speech was very well prepared. It was unique. The thing that I liked the most was that it wasn't more of a story about himself. It was a story he could use to encourage others to admit mistakes and learn from them. I think this was an interesting closing, and the fact that Avery puts emotion in all of his speeches makes me excited to think about the places he will go concluding this semester.